Hey everyone! Today, we're diving into the life and legacy of one of TV's most iconic characters, Samantha Jones from Sex and the City. She's self-assured, independent, and unapologetically bold, an unforgettable character who truly put the sex in Sex and the City. I'm so excited to talk about why Samantha remains a fan favorite, how her outlook on life and love was way ahead of its time, and the amazing life lessons she taught us all. But before we jump in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an episode. We've got plenty of deep dives on iconic characters coming your way, and we'd love for you to join our community. So, are you ready to get to know Samantha a little better? Samantha Jones, the ultimate self-made woman. Samantha was not just a character who spoke her mind. She embodied the essence of freedom. Her friends might have thought she was out there, but looking back, Samantha got a lot of things right. Even though she sometimes faced judgment, she didn't let it stop her from living the life she wanted. Sure, she wasn't perfect, but who is? Samantha offers some seriously valuable lessons about staying true to yourself and building a life that's 100% yours. Relationships on her own terms. Now, let's talk about Samantha's views on relationships. Unlike Charlotte, who saw marriage as the ultimate goal, Samantha looked at relationships in a totally different light. She didn't believe in following traditional paths or trying to fit into a mold for someone else. Instead, Samantha chose to live for herself, date who she wanted, and never worry about what anyone else thought.
All about you. It spoils the fantasy.
Her famous line, "You can bang your head against the wall trying to find the one," or you can just say, "Screw it," and enjoy life, is truly timeless. Even though she loved dating and having fun, Samantha wasn't afraid of being single. Her perspective on relationships was refreshing. She didn't see them as the center of her life, but rather as something that should complement it. And that's a lesson that's still relevant today. A lesson in self-confidence. One of Samantha's standout qualities was her confidence. From her job as a powerhouse PR executive to her unapologetic dating life, she owned every part of herself. It didn't matter what other people thought. Samantha knew who she was and what she wanted. And she wasn't shy about saying, "I'm self-sufficient, demanding, and always right." For Samantha, self-assurance was non-negotiable, and that confidence is something we can all strive for. But as much as her friends admired her confidence, they sometimes judged her for it too. Samantha's sexuality in particular led to some tension. Despite this, she never let her friends' opinions shake her. She believed you should embrace who you are, no matter how society views it. And when it came down to it, she was a fiercely loyal friend, ready to stand by them, even if they didn't always see things the same way. Speaking of friendship, Samantha was the epitome of loyalty. She was always there for her friends, offering advice without judgment. Remember that moment when she said, "Don't you want to judge me? Just a little bit?" When they replied, "Not my style," it was clear Samantha's love and support for her friends came without strings. She encouraged them to live authentically and even inspired them to step outside their comfort zones. Whether it was sticking up for Charlotte or giving Carrie a reality check, Samantha showed that a true friend stands by you, no matter what. It's no wonder so many of us wish we had a Samantha in our lives. Beyond relationships and friendships, Samantha's true superpower was her ability to live life completely on her own terms. She didn't follow the status quo and refused to let anyone define her. Even in her relationship with Smith, which was more long-term than her usual flings, Samantha knew when it was time to move on. Her powerful line, "I love you, but I love me more," was a reminder that self-love should come first. That boldness to put herself first, even when it was hard, showed us the importance of self-respect and not settling for less than what we truly want. Be open to new experiences. Samantha taught us another essential life lesson. Always be open to new experiences. She wasn't afraid to say, "I'll try anything once." From her adventures in New York to trying new foods, cultures, and even dating women, Samantha lived life fully. Her open-mindedness allowed her to explore new paths, and that openness led to personal growth. Even though her friends often played it safe, they were inspired by Samantha's willingness to dive in head first. Whether or not they'd admit it, her fearlessness rubbed off on them, opening their minds to new ideas and possibilities. She taught us that self-love isn't selfish, it's necessary. In fact, without it, you can't truly give love to others. This lesson became clear when she decided to leave Smith and pursue her dreams, even if it meant leaving behind a relationship that had been good for her in many ways. Samantha's journey showed that the path to happiness is often paved by making choices that honor your truest self, no matter how challenging they may be. Why Samantha and the show remains beloved. Sex and the City was more than a show about dating and fashion. It was a story about friendship, self-discovery, and the freedom to live life by your own rules. Samantha Jones may have been one of the most controversial characters, but she also had some of the most impactful life lessons. In a world where women are often expected to fit into specific roles, Samantha was a reminder that you don't have to follow anyone's expectations but your own. Her willingness to be herself, love fiercely, and live freely is what makes her a true icon. And it's why, even after all these years, we're still talking about her. Hey, and before you go, don't forget to hit subscribe. If you enjoyed this look back at Samantha Jones and her fabulous life, we'd love to see you back here for more fun, so make sure to ring the bell for notifications. Here's to being bold, being true to ourselves, and living life the way we want. Hope you enjoyed that. Let's keep the conversation going in the comments below. What was your favorite Samantha moment? Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay fabulous.